Today in Strawberry Ink, we explore the tragic story of José Morales, a man whose actions led to the brutal death of his partner and the disappearance of their young daughter. As it is Sunday, I am praying for you all. José Morales, age 48, of New Haven, Connecticut, was in a relationship with 43-year-old Christine Holloway. They had a daughter together, Vanessa, who was just 14 months old, back in 2019. In December 2019, Christine was found beaten to death inside her home in Ansonia, Connecticut. According to the Connecticut Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, her cause of death was severe blunt force trauma to the head, struck not less than 8 times, causing skull fractures. Shortly after her death, their daughter Vanessa went missing. She was never found. Christine's body was discovered following a welfare check. A daycare coworker noticed she had not shown up for work and could not be reached. Officers went to her home in Myrtle Avenue in Ansonia, knocked, got no response, and initially left. Several hours later, they returned and forced entry, only to find Christine's naked body, badly beaten and dead in the bathtub. Shortly after her killing, José Morales' home was raided by the New Haven Police Department, initially in connection with illegal firearms possession. Officers found weapons they believe had been illegally purchased and arrested him. However, they did not check the bathtub where Christine's body had been, and Morales did not inform investigators she was dead. Interrogation took place at the New Haven police station. At the Meriden Superior Court, Judge Maureen Keegan set his bond to $2 million, ensuring he would remain in custody. Morales immediately pleaded not guilty to 2 felony firearms offenses. Assistant State Attorney Melissa Holmes prosecuted, while Assistant Public Defender Margaret Morau defended him. The prosecution presented the case to a grand jury seeking more severe charges. The grand jury upgraded 2 felonies, but Morales again pleaded not guilty. By February 2020, he was tied to the death of his wife. When her body was found, he was already at the New Haven County Jail awaiting trial for the firearms offenses. Christine Holloway's visitation was held on December 10, 2019, at the Parente Lauro Funeral Home in Bridgeport. A mass followed the next day at St. Andrew's Church, and she was buried at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery in Trumbull. Morales missed all of it as he was locked up. The murder and evidence tampering charges were presented to a grand jury by Supervisory Assistant State Attorneys Howard Stein at the Meriden Superior Court. With the death penalty abolished in Connecticut in 2012, the maximum sentence was life in prison. Morales hired his own attorney, Edward Gavin, who aggressively defended him. Before the murder trial in July 2020, Morales pleaded guilty to the firearms offenses under a deal. Judge Keegan sentenced him to 10 years in prison, with 5 years suspended, to run concurrently with any other sentences he would receive. On April 7, 2025, Morales went to trial at a different venue, Ansonia Milford Judicial District Superior Court. A jury of 12 members and 2 alternates heard the case. Over the following month, the defense filed motions seeking an acquittal without a jury deliberation or a mistrial, but both were denied by Judge Sherry Murphy. On July 14, 2025, Morales was sentenced by Judge Peter Brown to 2 consecutive prison terms, 60 years for murder and 5 years for evidence tampering, a total of 65 years in prison. Morales has appealed the case, but that matter is currently pending. He is currently serving his sentence at the Cheshire State Prison to this day, a tragedy that devastated one family and left one of their family members missing to this day and the other dead. Have a good week coming up and have a good rest of your day.